Good morning. My name is Nathan Morris. It's February 21st, 2022. I'm here in Ottawa, Canada, just to say a few words about the Ottawa Dads Walking Club, which is launching on March 1st. I'm launching the Ottawa Dads Walking Club because I want to find a way for dads to connect in a friendly, informal way so they can build a bigger network of fathers, so they can have fun, and so we can get some light exercise together. Each day during the month of February, I'm just chatting informally about a different topic about parenting or health or fitness or personal growth, both to help spread the word about Ottawa Dads Walking Club, and maybe there's something I've come across that might be of interest for you. And today's topic is crystal balls, and the topic on the YouTube video is throw out your crystal ball. Now, some of you might like the movie Lord of the Rings or the book series, and in the movie, uh, the hobbits find a crystal ball and start looking at the future through it. But when Gandalf sees them with the crystal ball, he angrily snatches it away and throws a cape over it because he says crystal balls are dangerous. And I think that we should be cautious with our own crystal balls in everyday life. And what do I mean by that? I mean, often we predict that something in the future is going to be very boring and we decide not to do it. And sometimes we cut ourselves off from fun things. So, for example, maybe a dad is getting bored with some long-standing hobby that he's been doing, so packs that away, and that's fine. That was a decision made after a careful and slow assessment, and so that's fine. And is now mostly hanging out on days off, just scrolling and watching TV. Friends suggest, hey, we're all going out axe throwing. You want to come along? And so sometimes what we do is we predict, we think axe throwing. That's going to be both boring and dumb. No, and you say no. Sometimes you might be cutting yourself off from something that's fun because of that prediction that you made. And it could be axe throwing, it could be your friends are all going out to hear folk music and you say all folk music is boring. Or they're going out to hear country music and you think, oh, country music, I hate country music. But sometimes it's good to give it a try. So there's a self-help author called Dr. David Burns, and in his popular book, The Feeling Good Handbook, he encourages people to do this method. First of all, you do let your automatic thoughts just run freely. You don't try and stop them. So, hey, we're all going axe throwing. You want to come? Your very first thought, axe throwing is boring. This is going to be truly terrible. And so he says to in your mind give the proposed plan a rating out of 100. So let's say you think axe throwing is going to be 55 out of 100. Then he says, give the activity a try. And I would add my own comment, give the activity a try with a fair attitude, and not with a chip on your shoulder, where you go into the axe throwing pub thinking, this is going to suck, this is going to suck, this is going to suck. And then after you've done the activity, then re-rate it in your own mind. And he says that often he's seen people who've tried a new thing and then they turned out to really like it. And I've had that experience in my own life. I at one point thought maybe I didn't like country music and I didn't want to listen to it. And then my brother encouraged me to try it. And I found the songwriting and the storytelling and to be really compelling. And I was also amazed at the virtuoso level of the people picking on mandolin and guitar. So this testing out new activities, this could be involving a pastime, a hobby, hanging out with a new group of pals, or going to a new part of town or a new part of the country you haven't been to lately. It's good to give new things a try. So thus ends the chat for this morning. And the next activity, if you've watched another one of these videos, is I do some push-ups and jogging every morning. I'm doing this to show commitment to the Ottawa Dad Walking Club goals and to raise awareness. And so I started out in the February 1st doing 10 push-ups, jogging and 10 push-ups. I've been adding one a day just to add a challenge. So today I'm up to 29. And I do these push-ups in 20, and then I do the extra ones after. Now, as I pause to let my muscles rest, I just want to say a few words, in other words, about how you might want to try this whole predicting thing if you find it works in your own life, that you gave a country bar a try for the first time and then turned out to like it. Maybe it's something you could try with your kids too. Your kids, whether they're little ones or teens, or they say, you suggest to them, hey, why don't we go throw our bikes on the back of the car and go out for a ride in the country? You might hear your teens say, no, that's going to be soul-crushingly boring. There's no way. Maybe encourage your teens, why don't you give it a try? Maybe they'll try it and say, wow, it's actually really nice to get the fresh air, and they'll grudgingly admit they had a fun time. Actually, if they're teens, they won't admit they had a fun time. They'll just say it still sucked, but secretly, but you'll actually be aware afterwards, you'll find out that they did like it. So this is something that might work for your kids too. This is the last 9. Thank you. This has been Nathan Morris for the Ottawa Dads Walking Club. Have a great day.